I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't.
Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Hannah. You found me. What's up? If you are not new here, then welcome back. If y'all did not read the title, we got big news for this video, so stick around. All right, so for those of y'all that don't know, Khalil and I are expecting a baby and our gender reveal is next month. So I plan on doing my own makeup. So I'm about to try out a makeup look that I saw on TikTok. I've never done anything this elaborate before, so if it doesn't come out great, don't come for me in the comments. I am not a professional makeup stylist. I don't do makeup. The only makeup I've ever done and ever will do is my own. And I'm really just now learning how to do like the real stuff, the foundation, the concealer. Like before I was doing eyeliner, mascara, and barely eyeshadow. Y'all, I don't know how to do all the fancy stuff. So this is my first time like doing a full face beat. Low-key scared, but y'all can come along for this trial, hopefully no error with me. And we're gonna chit chat and catch up while I do it. So, as y'all saw from the title, I quit my job and Khalil and I are moving. We are packing up our life together and moving to Florida in February 10th. We are packing up and moving our whole entire life. This is gonna be hard to do while doing my makeup. Y'all, I couldn't be more excited for what the Lord holds for us in the future and what He has planned for us and our family in the future. But of course, there will be a moving vlog, but we're gonna talk about that later on. We'll get more into the move later. We're gonna get into the meat, the juicy part of this conversation. I quit my job. So, a little background on my work experience. I have actually worked in childcare, because if y'all are new to my channel, I was a 3-year-old teacher. I've actually worked in childcare for 6, almost 7 years. From the time I was 18 years old, I graduated high school, I turned 18, and I started working. Like, boom, boom, boom. From the time I was 18 years old, I was working in childcare. And, you know, I always knew that I didn't want childcare to be my forever job. It was just a job that worked for me then, you know, but it wasn't a job I wanted to have forever. Childcare was the only job that I have ever known, the only job I've ever done. I tried customer service once, and that lasted all of 4 weeks, which was just training. Y'all, I'm scared of how this is gonna turn out. I'm scared. But that was just training, okay? That 4 weeks was only training. Like, the training taught me nothing that I needed to know. I felt like I was being set up for failure. I had a headache every day, and I was like, nah, this is not for me. Like, that was not for me. So I took my butt right back into childcare, and that's where I've been. So I know some of y'all are probably like, if y'all aren't moving until February, why'd you go ahead and quit your job? Y'all, because it started to become a lot, okay? Between the baby on the way and the move coming up, it just started to be too much. So I went ahead and quit so I can focus on getting my house together for the move and not having to worry about if I'm stressing out my child. Because, you know, they say that the baby feels everything that you feel, and the stress that I was feeling between work and trying to get this house together and growing a baby all at the same time, my child was feeling that. And I don't want that for my child. So I went ahead and quit so I could focus on one thing at a time. Y'all, painting my face and talking at the same time is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Anywho, I have actually wanted to quit my job for a while now. I looked and I looked and I looked for a job. I applied and I just could not find anything. I was not getting anything. I either wasn't getting a response, or they were like, sorry, you don't qualify, or, we gave the job to someone else, or something of that nature. It was just a lot. So I gave up. I took that as a sign that the Lord was not done with me where I was. So I gave up. But like I was saying, with a baby coming and a move coming up, I was putting myself through a lot. So Khalil was like, you know what? You go ahead and quit, focus on getting the house together, and I'll work and we'll just stack up and we'll get ready to move. So now I'm taking my time, but at first I was rushing, like trying to get the house cleaned up, trying to get whatever I could packed up to get ready for this move. And Khalil was like, what are you rushing for? He was like, you have time to get all this done. He said, I don't want to use that one. He said, if you rush through getting it done now, you're not going to have anything to do later and you're going to be bored. And I was like, dang, he's right. Don't tell him I said that. So I started taking my time. I did the bedroom about 2 weeks ago. I did the closet about 2 months ago. If y'all watched my not the last vlog, but a vlog a few ago, I did, can you even see that? Yeah, I did the closet. I got rid of any and everything that we don't wear. And it was a lot of stuff, y'all. I think we donated like 3 or 4 bags of clothes. But, so the closet is done. And my plan is, we ain't taking none of that stuff off the hanger. We're going to get some of them trash bags, group that stuff up, put a trash bag over it, and tie it up, and just go like that. And take them in groups. But I did the bedroom, cleaned up, threw away anything that we don't use. And I'm just trying to go like room by room, section by section. So probably, if not this week, next week, I'll do the living room. I'm gonna get to the kitchen, but we gotta get something to put these dishes in. I think I have something to put my china in. I have a china set that my mom saved for us. Why am I closing that? I have a china set that my mom gave me. As long as I can remember, we had china sets, like real china sets. Hold on. I know why I was closing that, because I'm about to miss a step. And my mom saved a set for each of us. So all 3 of us, me and my sisters, all have a set of china. And I'll be darned if anything get broken on my watch. Because, that was the stuff that we pulled out for Thanksgiving, Christmas. It wasn't like regular, eatwear. But when we wanted to get fancy, we'd pull out the china. Or if it was like Mother's Day and we wanted to do something extra special for Mom, we wanted to make her like a nice little family dinner, we would pull out the china. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Hold on. So I'm gonna get some bubble wrap, and I'm gonna bubble wrap my china right on up and pack it up. So yeah, while Khalil is working these next couple weeks, I will be spending them getting our house in order, packing everything up the way I want it, and making sure everything is together for this move in February. So all he got to worry about is getting stuff out of the house and on the truck and getting us to Florida. We are driving, y'all. I will be 6 months pregnant, 6.5 months pregnant. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to look back at the calendar. I'm not sure if I'd be 6 months pregnant, almost 7, or if I'll just be getting 7 months pregnant. But I'm going to be pregnant on this move, y'all, and we're driving to Florida. Y'all, that's, I think he said like 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours from here to Florida, from Auburndale, Florida, to where we're going. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this and this, or if I want to do glitter. So I'm going to do glitter on one. I hope y'all can see this. I'm going to do glitter on one side and then do solids on the other side, and we'll see how it comes out. But, yeah, y'all, we're moving. I'm quitting my job, and, you know, the more I think about it, the more excited I get, but the more I'm like, dang, I'm really going to be 5-6 hours away from my mama. You know, I've never been that far away from my mama before. The longest I've ever been away from my mama was like a week when I went to camp. And even though I don't live with her anymore, I'm still only 15, not even 15 minutes from her house. We live like 10 minutes from each other. I can really call her and be like, Mama, I need you. I need a hug. And she'll be here. Or, Mom, can you pull up? I need to talk to you. And she'll be here, ready to talk about whatever it is. You know? So that's something that, it doesn't frighten me, but I don't like new. I don't like change. Like, this is the first change in my life I've ever been extremely excited about. But not being able to access my mom like that, it frightens me a little. But that's something I'm not going to have to get over, because I'm a big girl. And it's time to move. My light went out. I didn't know it did that. And it's time to move on. It's time for me to grow up. Y'all, I'm scared. Okay, my light has overheated, so it's not going to stay on. I didn't know it did that. That sucks, because now my face looks different. So, what's next for me? I will not be working when we move. I am blessed to be in a situation where I don't have to work when we move. And those of you that know me well know I've wanted kids. I've always known I wanted to be a mom, you know. If you ever asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I remember saying I wanted to be a photographer. But I was told that that's not a job. It's a hobby. So I kind of gave that up altogether. And then I wanted to be a doctor until I learned that I don't like blood. So that wasn't gonna work. That wasn't gonna work. Why does that blue look so dark? But I've always known I wanted to be a mom. And my mom was always home for us. She was always home when we got home off the school bus. My mom was the only person I ever remember being with before I went to elementary school. You know, she was always the one we were with. So she was the one that taught me my first name, how to spell my first and last name. She was the one that taught me my address. She was the one that taught me how to read. She was the one that taught me how to tie my shoes. You know, everything I needed to know, I learned it from my mama. You know what I'm saying? So she made sure when we went to kindergarten that we knew what we needed to know, and that we knew our phone numbers, addresses, everything like that, that we knew everything we needed to know before we went to school. We were reading, I was reading on the first grade reading level when I went to kindergarten. So I knew I wanted to be that for my kids too. You know, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be my kid's first teacher. I want to be the person that teaches my kid how to tie their shoe, how to read, how to spell, how to write. And I knew that before even becoming a childcare teacher. I knew that's what I wanted for my children. So now that I have one on the way, God has worked it out for me to be able to do that. And honestly, I can't thank him enough, y'all, because when I first got pregnant, I was like, what are we gonna do? I don't want to put my kid in daycare, you know? I said, I want to be the daycare for my kid. I want to be the teacher for our child. I want to be that person for our baby, you know? But with bills, I didn't know how we were going to make that happen. So I thought we was going to have to put our kid in daycare. And I hated that thought. I hated that thought with every piece of me. I hated it because I did not want to put my child in daycare. That looks more purplish. Can y'all see? That looks more purple. And I don't have another glittery pink. I don't know. I just tapped it into pink. I'm kind of liking this side anyway. But, so the Lord has blessed us with the ability not only to have a child, but he has answered my prayer with being able to keep my child at home. And I can't wait to see what that holds in store for me and my child and for me and Khalil, you know. So it's exciting. It's exciting. I get to be a stay-at-home mom. I get to have dinner ready when he gets home or have breakfast ready before he leaves. You know, it's just stuff that I've always dreamed about. And it's really exciting for me. So, yeah, we're moving. I quit my job. And with me not working when we get to Florida, those of y'all that have been watching my videos have heard me say a few times, I want to be a full-time content creator. I want to be a full-time content creator. I can't wait till I'm a full-time content creator. Y'all, I just didn't have the time before. Working 6:30 to 3:30, you're exhausted when you get home. All you want to do is take a shower and get into bed. Y'all, it just wasn't working before. But now that I'm going to have all this extra time, I can be a full-time content creator, and I will be a full-time content creator. So I'll be bringing y'all videos like day in my life, you know, more weekly vlogs, newborn videos, mommy videos. So I'm very excited to expand my content and expand my channel and just to be able to have that time to bond with my baby and to bond with y'all. And with me moving, creating this YouTube channel and keeping my videos going and expanding my videos and stuff, it keeps the people that aren't in Florida with me connected to me and my baby, you know? So I'm just real excited for this new chapter that God has for us. Oh, y'all. But I could tell y'all some stories about working in childcare. Them kids crazy. Parents crazy. Y'all, at my old job, not the job I just quit, but the job before that, y'all, it was at one time I had 30 kids by myself. You lying? No, I'm not. 30 kids. After school, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Only kids I did not have were babies. 30 kids by myself. How'd you manage? I had my laptop. Y'all, I turned that laptop on. I sat everybody down and we watched TV until parents came. And I made it happen. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't pressed. I just went with the flow, you know? I've worked in every room in the child care center. I've worked in the baby room. I've worked in the toddler room. I've worked in the twos class, 3s and 4s, and after school. 3s and 4s is where I found my most comfort, because, you know, they're older than toddlers and babies. The baby room, I love the baby room. It was just, you know, with the baby room is schedule. You know, there wasn't a lot of room for teaching. So I felt like a babysitter, and I didn't want to be a babysitter. You know, I love babies, don't get me wrong. I love them, they were great. But I wanted to be able to teach them. But having poke myself in the eye. But having 5 babies by myself, it seemed impossible to be able to sit down and teach any of them anything, because by the time you got one situated, the next one is crying. And y'all, at one point, I had a set of twins. Let's see if my light will come back on. I had a set of twins. I had a little mama that was clingy. She wanted to be held. Oh, she was the cutest little chunky thing. She wanted to be held all the time. And I would have held her all the time if I could have, but I couldn't. I had 4 other kids that needed me. And I had 2 other little babies. Y'all, I'm in there by myself one day. All 5 of them are crying. All 5 of them are crying at the same time. I didn't know what to do. Maybe it's dead. Hold on. We're gonna see if that dude. Maybe it was dead. But they were all crying at the same exact time. And I didn't know what to do. So I started crying. No lie. In the baby room. 5 babies crying. 1 teacher crying. Excuse me. Y'all, I called my mama. I said, Mama, they're all crying. I don't know what to do. They're all crying. All 5 of them are crying. She told me to do the quickest thing first. If somebody needed to be changed, change them. If somebody needs to be fed and they can hold their own bottle, feed them. If somebody else needs, you know, if somebody like the smaller one needed to be fed but couldn't hold it themselves, do them last. Do the quickest thing first so you can stop this one from crying because now they're clean. Stop this one from crying because now they're feeding themselves. She was like, just do the quickest thing first and boom, 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 move on. So, y'all, my mama don't know she was my saving grace for these kids now. She was, because I didn't know what I was going to do. Toddler room. The toddler room almost put me out of the childcare business, y'all. Y'all, I'm doing full beat. Like, I'm not just doing the eyes or anything. Ooh. I'm not just doing the eyes. I'm doing everything because I want to see how the whole look is going to look. So I'm even about to put on my setting powder. But the toddler room almost put me out of the childcare business. I had 6 toddlers by myself. And y'all know, if you got kids, they say the toddler stage is the harder stage. They don't call it terrible twos because it lasts just for the twos. They call it the terrible twos because it lasts for 2 years. Y'all, I just keep dropping stuff. Y'all, when I said them kids tried me, them kids tried me. And the best, it's like they knew when to try me. So I hated diaper time. You know, we were on a set schedule. So diapers at a certain time. Unless, you know, I smelled that you pooped or I checked you and you peed, you know, then I'll change you. But I did set times where I would check. And it's like they knew. Y'all, one time I'm changing diapers. I had 1 kid poop. And y'all know that takes a little longer. I'm in the middle of changing a diaper. And I got a refrigerator in my classroom. There was a refrigerator for milk. So we could always have milk to offer the kids. I'm changing a diaper. These kids gang up at the refrigerator. The refrigerator's on the other side of the changing table. So I cannot get to them. These kids gang up at the changing table. I mean, at the brain fart. at the refrigerator. Y'all, and I lie to you not. They went in the refrigerator, opened the fridge, pulled out the milk. I'm saying no, put it back, stop, don't do that, don't do that. I'm looking at one of the kids is looking me dead in my face. They take the milk from the refrigerator, walk it over to my carpet, and turned it upside down. Yeah, I wish I was lying too. One of the most stressful days on the job ever. They turned it upside down. Dumped the milk on my carpet. My classroom smelled like spoiled milk for weeks. And y'all, not only that, they thought it was funny. They laughed. Because not only did they just dump milk on my carpet, there was nothing I could do about it. Because I was in the middle of changing a diaper and I couldn't stop them. They thought it was funny. They thought it was funny. No. I went to my director and it took me weeks to get out of there. But I was like, I cannot do this. I need to go somewhere else. I can't be in this classroom. They're stressing me out. There needs to be another teacher or I need to be pulled out. Something has to give because I can't do this. Y'all, it was too much. I'm definitely feeling the solid more than the glitter because you can't really tell what color the glitter is. I'm about to wash it off. Okay, it's not all the way off, but it's all good enough. So, the toddler room was not for me. But I will say, that's how me and Khalil, well, look, I wanted him from day one, y'all. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to front cap none of that with y'all. I wanted him from day one. It was, if y'all believe in love at first sight, it was love at first sight. His brother was in my class. His little brother Xavier was in my toddler class. And he came to get a job. Now, he said he saw me when he came in for his interview. Said I was standing in the cafeteria door. Well, not cafeteria, the gym door. And if I was standing in the gym door, then I had just sent a kid to the bathroom. I'm waiting for them to come out of the bathroom. Because it was like the gym and then the bathroom was right outside the gym. But I was not taking my whole class to the bathroom. So I let him run out, use the bathroom, come back. He said that's when he saw me. He said he knew he had to get that job. I don't remember that. Dang. Thank you, Timu. That's gay. But I don't remember that. But the day he started working there, the lady that used to work with me in the baby room, her name was Keisha. She was walking him around. Man, he came through that door. She said, Miss Hannah, this is Khalil. This is Xavier's big brother. He's going to be working with us, blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You know, keeping it calm, cool, and collected. Can't let him know I thought he was cute. Y'all, the way our hallway was, my classroom, Tyler class was straight across from the Two's class. The Two's class had a back door that you could go through to get to the gym. So he went in that back door. I heard that door close. I went, psst, Keisha. That's Xavier, brother? She said, yeah. I said, girl, he cute. First sight, y'all. So that very day, I wasn't trying to be thirsty or nothing. I just wanted to make myself seen, right? He in the gym, and of course he ends up working in a class with my friend Deja. They actually know each other, which I didn't know until later on. So I go out there. I'm trying to pretend like I'm trying to talk to Deja. Really, I'm just trying to see him again, trying to be seen, you know? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. See, thinking about this man got me all distracted and messing up. But I went out there. Hey, Deja, girl, how you doing? Da-da-da-da-da. How's your day going? Blah, 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 blah. Just pretending like I'm trying to talk to her. And he ain't say, hey. He ain't say how your day was, how you doing. He said, holds his phone out like this. Let me get your snack. What y'all think I did? I gave him my Snapchat. Wait. Sure did. Gave him my Snapchat. So he claims, I don't remember this. He claims that he was posting stuff just to see if I was looking. You know, on Snapchat you can swipe up and like message people. He said I was swiping up on every snap. You guys, it wasn't every snap. But I would swipe up and be like, you know, oh, that's cool, or send like an emoji or something. What you doing? It was just casual conversation at first. Y'all, I don't know how casual conversation went to, you my man, I'm your woman, I love you, we're together forever. But y'all, he had me. And he had me hooked bad. So we really tell it. We always say Xavier. You know, we wouldn't be together if it wasn't for Xavier. We wouldn't be together if it wasn't for us working at that daycare together. You know, and I love my man. You know, I wouldn't have it any other way. So that toddler room really brought us together. Because if I wasn't in that toddler room taking care of his brother, and he used to say he was coming by to see Xavier. But y'all, every day when he would come in, he came in at 12. So it was like right before nap. Kids settling down to go to sleep. He would come in. He would come to the back. He'd come to my door. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? How your day going? It's going good. Thank you. How my brother doing? He doing fine, you know. Excuse me. He said he was coming back to check on his brother. I think he was coming back to check on me. But y'all, it was love, and that's all he wrote. Me and my baby been together ever since. So childcare wasn't supposed to be my full-time thing, but it definitely brought me my full-time in. Not me blushing, just telling the story. But yeah, I could tell y'all some things about working in the childcare. Y'all, after school is really where I started. After school was great, except for the toddlers don't talk, but they do too much. The after schoolers do talk, and they do too much. Them kids will talk back. They don't want to do their homework. They standing on top of chairs. They look, they in the corner chit-chatting about who dating who. And I thought that was middle school conversation. These are elementary school kids. No, y'all. These kids grow up faster unless I just wasn't in the crowd in elementary school. They talking about who dating who. They talking about, oh, this teacher pretty, this teacher handsome. There was this teacher named, what was his name? Mr. J, I think. I don't know. Something with a J. All the girls loved Mr. J, y'all. Them girls was crazy. But I love the after schoolers. I mean, I connected hard with all the kids. But some of the after schoolers I connected really hard with. Like Natrell, my son, my firstborn, that I be telling y'all about. I met him through daycare. He was one of my after school kids. And we just connected through the daycare. You know, I never had problems with him. We never had issues. He never got in trouble with me. He was always a good kid. He was always telling his friends, you know, hey, you know, don't do that. Chill out. You know, listen to Miss Hannah. Da-da-da-da-da. We always had like a tight bond. And one day he was like, can I call you mama? And I was like, that's fine with me, but you need to ask your mother first. You know, you can't call me mama and you already got a mama. You need to ask your mama if it's okay for you to call me mama. Y'all, he asked her and she said, yeah. And he still calls me mama to this day. He still calls me mama to this day. I can't remember him calling me Miss Hannah. And if he called me Hannah, I feel disrespected. Who is Hannah? Since when you call me by my first name? He calls me mama. Dang, y'all, my liquid eyeliner doesn't work anymore. Actually, it might need to be... I saw a trick where you can, like, put it in warm water and it, like, wakes it back up. But I'm not going to fool with it right now because I have this one. I'm not very good at liquid eyeliner, but I want to try it because the look that I saw, they used liquid eyeliner. But I'm scared. And I don't do wings. It never fails. The first one comes out looking weird. The second one comes out looking great, or vice versa. So I don't do wings. I'm just going to do some little eyeliner. And just give it a line. Okay, y'all. Excuse the glossiness. I got my light over here, but here is the finished look. On camera, it looks kind of crazy, but like in person, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe it's just because I look like real shiny, but like I liked how the glitter was like on this eye left over from like the glitter I didn't like. So I took the glitter and put it on top of the solid color. So I'm gonna do half pink, half blue, give it a little glitter, little eyeliner, a little mascara, foundation, concealer, blush. The only thing is, like with pregnancy, y'all see like my neck looks dark. My neck and my face don't match anymore. Like my neck, my chest, it's all dark now. So I don't know. I didn't put any foundation on my neck, but I don't know if that's gonna fix it. But can y'all see? I like it. I feel like on camera it looks crazy. Hold on. Okay. Does that look better? I feel like, okay, it doesn't look crazy this way. The blush looks a little, it's liquid blush, and I've never used liquid blush before, so I'm still trying to learn how to use enough, but not too much. So I feel like this time I use a little bit too much. I look a little too red, but the eyeshadow is what I was really going for. I love it. And I'll put like a little white glitter under my eye. And like I have like this really soft pink lip gloss. It kind of looks damn near neutral, so I like it. What do y'all think? My phone died, so well, it didn't die. My storage was gone, so the last thing y'all probably saw was the eyeliner, I think. But I just put the blush up here, some highlighter here, and here, and then threw on the lip gloss. So that was it. But this is a finished look, y'all. I think this is the look I'm gonna go with for my gender reveal. I like it, so I don't care if nobody else does. But thank y'all for watching this video. This is the end of this video. Thank y'all for chit-chatting with me. And I want to thank y'all in advance for coming on this new adventure with me.